Afternoon, everybody. I thought I'd treat you to another lovely Christmas scene. Look. Well, it looks a bit dark today, doesn't it, in here? I think my light's pointing the wrong way. There's that. That's a bit better. That's a bit betterer. Let's turn down the lovely Christmas music again. Goats are on form today. They've been fighting today. How are we all doing then? And I've got another one of Mrs. Cruncher's lovely creations on today, from the Mrs. Cruncher Christmas wardrobe. Look at old Rudy. Oh dear. Mrs. Cruncher's even bought me another tacky Christmas thing to wear at some stage, so we'll get that on. We'll get it on soon. So let's have a look who we got in. We got Aston in first, look. Closely followed by Daniel and Leslie. Or Les and Chris. Chris over in the US of A. Derek's in. Hi, Derek. Getting colder. Yeah, I know. It is a bit cold. Well, I've been playing with this radio today, so there'll be a bit more of an update on that in a minute. Yes. Bit cold over there, Chris, is it? Burlington Bertie. Cruncher starts at 4:30. Very good, Theo. Hi, Michael Hyde. Hi, Jay. Nick. Afternoon, Nick. Afternoon, Rob. Rob Cross. Harvey's back in. Hi, Theo. Straight stage fright, yeah. Yeah. Really bad stage fright. Afternoon, Anthony Carter. He's in. David Tag. Hi, David. How are you? Doug's in. Hi, Doug. Gavin. Benji's in. Gavin. Mac Vision. Johnny. How you doing, Johnny? I've seen you for a while, mate. Andy Beck. Mick McGinn. Sorry, I missed you. And Rolf. Rolf's house. How you doing, Rolf? Mick McGinn. Andy Beck. Hi, Andy. Simon's World's there. Hi, Simon. Jess, how you doing, Jess? It's a little bit earlier today, 4:30, because I got darts tonight, so that's the only reason. Let's just brighten that camera up a little bit. It's a bit dark. Oh, it's a bit bright now. Hang on, let's hang on. Last minute camera adjustments. There we go. Pat, how you doing, mate? I still haven't recovered from all those kits you let me have, Pat. So thanks again, mate, from Canada. Benji's cooking baked pesto chicken. He lives like a lord, doesn't he? It should be Lord Benji of the Manor, really, shouldn't it? He eats like a king. Anyway, right. Well, yesterday you'll see we cracked on with the old Dansette, didn't we? I got the amplifier board pretty much done. I think. Although I'm a bit confused as to where all the wires go, so that could be fun, couldn't it? Yeah, a little bit confused as to where all the wires go. But, you know, I'm going to have to look back on my photos if I can find them, or I might even have to rewind the footage. I'll show you something I've been playing with today. So today I've been doing sort of Operation Cleanup, and as we speak, all the plastics off of the Dansette are in my retro Brighton box, and I'll pop this up for you to have a look at. So let me just get this camera down. So where are we? There we are. We mustn't forget Penguin. Sorry, Penguin. He's shouting at me. Look, Penguin's shouting at me. He said, "Oi, get a beer." So as you can see, the poor old Dansette is bare. You can see the colour that it was originally. Look, can't you? Yeah, it was a nice deep sort of red. Snake skin, crocodile skin, shark skin, I'm not sure, but anyway, I've given this a really good clean. It doesn't look like it, does it? But it has had a clean. And you see the inside, it was just the plastic was pushed through and melted over on the inside. So all I've done was popped a soldering iron on it and popped it out from the front to get all the plastic off. These two here were really tricky to get off, the two little bezels, but they're off. So let's, first of all, before he gives me any more stick, let's get over to Penguin, because he's getting very impatient over there. Hello, Mr. Penguin. What have we got? What's the date today? Anybody got any clue what the date is? It's the 3rd. We're nearly over. It's nearly halfway through, isn't it? Let's grab number 3 then, Mr. Penguin. Have you got something in number 3 for us? Ooh! What have we got, Penguin? We got full bore. Full bore from Penguin today. Christ. Sounds good, Penguin. Is it any good? Oh, rubbish. Rubbish. Okay. Whew, Mrs. Cruncher's gone and got us another strong one, look, by the looks of it. Bye-bye, Penguin. See you later, mate. See you tomorrow. Just bring that camera back over here. Penguin's finished with it now. He's had his little spot for the day. Camera's doing some weird stuff today. So, full bore. I don't know why that's so bright today. Well, maybe it's because that light's in the shot. That's better. That's betterer. So, Huntley's Brewery full bore strong ale, 6.8%. Bottle conditioned in Devon. So, another local beer, which is good stuff. So, it's got the warm, full taste of caramel, apparently, with a smooth, bitter-sweet finish. Enjoy along with your Sunday roast and relax with a snooze afterwards. I can't have a snooze, unfortunately, can I? But there we go, full bore. Better get it down in there, come on. Better get it in. Let's get the... Feels a bit sticky, this, actually. I'm not sure if this is leaked out. I don't know. Yeah, it does look a bit flat. I'm wondering whether that's leaked a little bit, because it's got a bit. It's a bit sticky on the bottle around here. If you can see that, but it's a bit sticky on the bottle. Yeah, I think that's leaked. This might be gone off then. I hope not. Anyway, cheers people. Happy Christmas. Tastes alright. Yeah, tastes alright. Good stuff. It's actually quite nice. Right, so you've seen the front panel. So let's have a look at the dial, if I can get it in shot. So as you can see, this is the little dial bezel in behind, and as you can see, is it corroded? It's got some nastiness on it, hasn't it? So I've been playing about with this all day, to be fair, and what I've done is I've scanned it and I've started touching it up. So if you can see that underneath, I've just printed out what I've got up to so far, so still a lot of work left to do on it, but hopefully you can see there that it's actually come up quite nice. I've really only done in this area and the Dansette writing at the moment, but if you look at the original, it's you know, this area is unusable really. So say I scanned that at 1200 DPI, which took a little while, but that's the result. So once I've finished that and printed it out, I'll I don't know, I've got some thicker paper, but it doesn't need to be very thick. It just looks like it's mounted on a very thin card. So I've got some photo paper. If I print it out on some photo paper, I think that'll do it. So there you are. That's one thing I've been messing with. And I did share with my Patreons earlier that I've been busy. So let's go to my screen, and we'll have a quick look at my photos. I'll show you where I am with the rest of the bits. Where are we? Photos. If they've downloaded, you never know, they might not have done. Okay. Yes, I have. Bear with me a minute. So let's call this album Dansette. As I say, this has been kindly donated by Colin. So let's pop over to my screen. Make sure we're on my screen. Let's get rid of the picture-in-picture. And we'll go into full screen ahead. So this is the state of play prior to any cleaning. As you can see, it's pretty dodgy stuff. So I managed to get both of those knobs off. They were a pain in the neck to get off. They were stuck fast. I had to use WD-40 and a screwdriver to prise them to get them off. So also the bezels, again, an absolute pain to get off. But I got it all off, including the front panel, as you can see. There's the offending articles, a before shot, so as you can see what we're up against. And that's before I cleaned this case. You can see all the black muck that's come through. I think this was a kitchen radio. My mate said it was an elderly lady had it, and she had it in her kitchen on the windowsill, hence why it's all gone discoloured. So first job was to stick them in the ultrasonic cleaner, and this is my little ultrasonic. It's okay for small things, but I couldn't get the front grille in it. It's just not big enough. So maybe if I ask Santa nicely, he might bring me a bigger one. And this is the front grill in the sink. Bit of foam cleaner for the case. You've seen all the sinks now. That's the sink in our bedroom. And this is the result after cleaning it all. So you can see we've still got pretty orangey colour on a lot of it. That one's probably as near to the original colour as I can get. That one doesn't seem to have had much discolour, and I think probably this is the tuning selector, you know, the tuning wheel. No, it's not. That's a tuning wheel. This is the tone, I think, then. So the tone was left in the same place all the time. It wasn't really moved around much. So that's been sort of stuck inside the case with just one little tiny edge showing. And you can see the grill's pretty bad. Even after a cleaning, it's very yellow still. That's a bit clearer picture. So yeah, this is the colour that we're aiming for, really. So here we are inside my retro brighting box. So you can see I've pinched. Mrs. Cruncher doesn't know I've got this. Shh. She doesn't know I've nicked her flan case. Her flan tin, or whatever you call it. But it was ideal size for sticking this front piece in. And this is a 30% solution of peroxide in water. So I've got 11% peroxide, or 11.9% peroxide in just cold water. And that's the other bits. Now I'm hoping, because you can see this is still quite misty, this glass, and I've never ever tried this. I've never seen anybody that has tried this. Because can you remember, like the Bush TR82s, they go very dull and misty. I just wondered whether retro brighting would, it's going to be kill or cure. I hope it doesn't kill it. But yeah, that's I'm hoping it's going to make it go clear again. I don't know. You can see how orange it is, and this probably doesn't need it much, but I put it in there anyway. And there we are with the lamp and the lid on. And that's been cooking now since about 2 o'clock today. I think I put that in. Time did I? 1:30. That's been cooking till. So it's been cooking since 1:30. So I'll go and take a photo in a minute just to see how we're doing. I had a look earlier, and it's still pretty bad. So let me just catch up then. Penguin looks hammered. He should be, shouldn't he? Lord Benji of Scunthorpe. Excellent. Phil Taylor, how you doing? Wholly unaware. Double barrel fun. Rob. Thanks, Rob. Super chat in there. Happy Christmas to you as well, mate. Cheers, Les. You think I can print that onto gold paper? Yeah, I've not played about with a contrast yet, or anything, Harvey. So at the moment, I'm just trying to do a touch-up. And fingers crossed. Hi Rich, how are you, mate? Said I can get gold paper card vellum to print on. Try the paper box or local craft store. Okay, Rich. Yeah, Ralph did say about printing on gold, but the problem is I'm not sure. I suppose the red would print over it, wouldn't it? That's a good idea, actually. Okay, well, we'll look into that. You're still using PaintShop Pro 6. I'm using Photoshop I'm using Photoshop 2022. I've got a subscription to it. I don't know. So I'm using Photoshop to do that. You've skipped through them, Rich. Oh, no worries, mate. Good to have you on board anyway. It's the original paint shop before Adobe brought out JASC. Yeah, I should have done a screen cam, shouldn't I? Really, while I was touching all that up. But as I say, that's literally just how I've got it so far, anyway. So it's a work in progress. I'm hoping to get that finished up tomorrow. But I will look into some gold paper because, you know, that printed on gold would look great, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'd have to probably somehow blank the gold sections out, wouldn't I? So I'd have to blank the gold sections out somehow. Yeah, so I'd have to, because we want the gold to show through, I just want the red section to print, wouldn't I? Which might be tricky. I'm pretty good with Photoshop, but I'm no professional. Should be really, shouldn't I? But I'm not. I'm pretty good with it, to be fair. I've done a lot of work with Photoshop. It's got that authentic look. I don't really want to make it brand new, but it's quite good that it's retained all the mottling. And at 1200 DPI, it's a very high res. I mean, the N and the S were virtually obliterated on the original. You can see it if I hold it at an angle, but in the scan they haven't come out very well at all. Phil Tube, how you doing, mate? You caught a live stream. Well done. Print it onto gold wrapping paper. We haven't got gold here, Theo. There's no gold here in the Cruncher household. Would it be simpler to remake it? Start with a circle, then half it. I don't know. I mean, end of the day, this is behind the dial anyway, so you're not really going to see it that much. I could lacquer it. I've done that in the past. That works very well. A bit of glossy lacquer. That would stiffen it up a bit as well. But yeah, it's a work in progress, that, so we'll see how I get on. I will search on printable gold paper, see what I can find. If anyone's got any links to anything like that, then let me know. Either pop it on an email or and the vellum is like quite a thick paper, isn't it? It's sort of not cartridge paper, but is it a waxy sort of paper? I don't know. Make background white. Make the background white. They do antique gold. Oh yeah, of course, because my printer won't print white. I could do with a printer that prints white, people, for printing the old Super Soldering transfers. That would be great. Anyway, we're digressing. We need to crack on because, as I say, I've only got till sort of 6:30 today. Let's get the case out of the way. I've got something really interesting tomorrow. So stay tuned. Tomorrow's going to be 4 till 6 o'clock tomorrow. I can tell you that in advance. So clear your diaries, because Mr. Racing Demon has sent us something in. I don't know what it is yet, but if it's anything like the other bits and pieces Mike has sent in the past, it should be very interesting indeed. So this is the bit that we haven't done yet. Let's just switch over to my other camera. So what have we got left to do on this? We've got 2 electrolytics and 4 of these horrible Hunts things to do. Now, can I get them? No, I can't. So we've got to bend these tabs up again and get this board off as well. And we've got here. Yeah, this board's got to come off as well, so let's get the pliers on that. I Wenlock. Vellum is calf skin. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Now, where have I mean, some of you all know I'm a bit of a stamp collector as well. I collect British and early German stamps. Well, Germany to 1945. And I'm sure I've come across vellum in my stamp collecting activities. So I'm just bending these tabs back. This is a pain, these tabs, but they've got to be done on it. There's the other one. It's right in underneath there. Sean has felt the pain with this because he had to do his, didn't he? Okay, so we've still got to sort this speaker out, and I've had a thought about that because there's another. You know, we don't want to give up on that speaker quite yet. I also oiled the spindle today as well. Gold printer paper on Amazon. You've sent me a picture. Lovely stuff, Anthony. I never knew they did it. See, I mean, silver paper as well. I've got a laser printer, which is probably the best bet, isn't it? Because that's the ink is not likely to run on that. So the grommets on that are good as the day they were made, by the looks of it. They're got a lot of elasticity left in them, so no issues there. Let's turn on the ultra quiet desoldering tool, which I've got a job to know whether it's on or off these days. Let's have a look then. We've got an 8 microfarad. I don't know what the other one is. Let's just snip that one off. What's the one underneath? I can't see that one. Both going through the same hole again, which is a bit strange, but you know, so it is. Hi Luigi, how are you? So I hope you're all enjoying this anyway. There's lots of likes on it, which is great stuff. Thank you for that. I've got a few new subs as well, so we're up to 3,955, something like that. So we're getting very close to the magic 4,000 figure. I suppose I'll have to find something to give away for 4,000 subs, won't I? But I think we're going to be doing a lot of that over the Christmas period. I don't think there's going to be any shortage of giveaways, people. Okay, unusual. So they're both 8 microfarads. So we want 2 8 microfarad axials. What's the chances of that? None. We got 10. Let's just have a look. I think it's going to be 10s, isn't it? We've got 6.8, 6.8 or 10. I think better to go higher than lower, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I've got some weird sizes. I've got I'm sure I've got some 8 microfarad ones somewhere, close to 8. Probably in my mega obscure sizes box, I expect, which is this one here. He says throwing it on the floor. Yeah, I've got some 8.2 microfarads. They're axials. Sorry, radials. Would they? Can I fit them? No, that one's huge. That was stretched right across. Mental. See how far that was stretched across? This one here, it's got a lead that goes right the way across here. There's no way I'm going to get a radial in there. So it's going to have to be two... Oh, actually, we've got a dry joint there as well. That. Look at that. Well, that could have been causing an issue. Now, bearing in mind, I've not touched that joint yet. Let's get the overhead camera going. So we're looking at this area here. See that? Oi! See that? We have a dry joint. So that could have been part of the reason it's not working. Something's killed the speaker though. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Something's killed the speaker. So yeah, I got no chance of putting them in. It's just I'm going to have to put two 10s in across the top. It looks like I've got very few 10s. Or have they fallen into the next tray? Is that a 10? No, it's 47s. What voltage are these? 50 volts. 50 volts. Well, I mean, there's no way this set's going to see 50 volts, is there? Yeah, that's a bit of a pain. I'm going to have to use... What are these here? Oh, they're 50 volts at 10. Let's chuck those in. Let's pop those in. I think these are ones that Doug sent me, actually. So these are 10 microfarad at 50 volts. Let's go for it. So that's negative. That's negative. Because that'll reach across there. Yeah, look at that one, not even soldered. Let's just tack that one in place a minute. Hopefully you can see what I'm up to. Yeah, you can. PCB worm. Video monkey, how you doing, Graham? He's in. The monkey's in the house. You're getting stop and go video. It's got to be your connection, Chris. Gavin's got more vellum facts. Alex Parliament is still printed on calfskin vellum, which is expensive stuff from the medieval times. It is 3 ohms, Les, yeah. So we've got a dead 3 ohm speaker, mate. And welcome. Did I say hello to you, Les? Apologies if I didn't, mate. That's very rude of me. I think I did, though. Yeah, where I've seen vellum was... again, you guys aren't really into stamps, but there's a chap called Graham on there. He's the his YouTube channel is Exploring Stamps, and he had an official document that was printed, handwritten with pen on vellum, and that was an impressive document. That was. Right, that's there. So we've got the other one. Looks like it's right over here. Is it there? Or was it? No, it's there. I think it's there. I can't believe how quiet that is. Right, yeah, that hole is shared with the resistor. So let's use the mental desoldering pump thingy-majiggy. Got it. So it looks like we've got to put some insulation across here. Shall we use the same blue stuff that's on the original one? Suppose we ought to, don't we, for authenticity. Let me just solder that one on then a minute. Don't know why I'm using that flux for, it's sticky as hell. If you use the other flux, it's a bit runnier. So I'm hoping my mate's going to drive tonight for darts, but you never know. I'm still waiting to hear back. Afternoon, Les. Did I say hello to you, Les? Apologies if I didn't, mate. Ganesh or Maru? Ganesh, how are you, mate? Okay, Andy Beck sent me a clip. I'll play that later. People stuck in the past? Who's this? Gavin? But refused. Wanted to change to archival paper, but the comments refused, mostly involving a well-known Somerset MP. Well, I can't really get them lined up like they were, unless I push that one right back further. Let's push that back a little bit further. That's as far back as I can get that one. I don't know why they've got to be piggybacked like that. I do not know why. Just doing a bit of knitting again. Pull that one through. That's as good as it's going to get, I think. It's not going to look pretty, but it didn't look pretty to start with, really. So say, big shout out to Colin that let me have this. One of our local radio amateurs. G0XWQ, I believe. Is that right? I probably got that wrong now. You tell me off. You give me a rollicking tomorrow, but no, Colin is a chap that's teaching me Morse, so right, let's get in and snip these off. That one went flying somewhere. Right, so we've got 2 electrolytics to test. Those ones yesterday were absolutely shot, weren't they? So that's my first 2 in. We've got these 4 nasties in. Can't see what the value of that one is, or that one. I can't see the value of any of these. Let's get the old desolderer going. XCF. Yeah, sorry, Colin. G0XCF. Not XWQ is the other one, isn't it? Tell you what, there's a lot of solder on this. This just ain't getting hot, is it? I really ought to get myself a more sort of professional desoldering tool, but oh god, this is not this is taking forever to heat up. Look, I mean, it used to be pretty quick. Yeah, XCF and XWQ. I'm thinking XWQ is Dave. XCF is Colin. So Colin, if you're watching, thank you very much, mate, for the radio. And I'm sure you'll be impressed with the end result. I should have to bring it up and show you when it's done. So up to 431 degrees allegedly, but this just ain't, it ain't heating it up. So whether I need another element, I don't know, but this is a new gun, isn't it? Oh no, this is the gun that Derek gave me, actually. Because my other one was pretty dead. Oh god, that's melted that. So it's 3. So they're all connected to ground on one side. Not really need to worry about where they're connected. Let's have a look. Which is this? It's going to be easier for me to heat these up with a soldering iron, I think. Uh, 0.25 microfarads. Where's me ready reckoner? Where's me ready reckoner? 0.25. So 220 NF is going to be my closest. 224. Let's get me non-polarized caps out. .220 NF. I was going to say, don't tell me I haven't got a 220 NF. I am short on 220 NFs, but look, in fact, the only ones I've got are these old Philips ones. Has it got any over there, have I? Oh yeah, hang on, I've got some over here. .224, is that 220? 224, there we go. Stay out of the way for a minute. So these, I think these are Nichicon. 250 volts anyway, which is totally irrelevant because we don't need that sort of voltage. Solder that one in. Let's use the other flux this time. I'm using flux because this is an ancient circuit board. Really old solder and flux on it. So just help it flow a bit better, hopefully. One down. 3 to go, and I'm fussing about to make sure that they're all nice and pretty looking. Next one's this one. Really can't see where that is. It's in this mess here somewhere. Or is it though? It's that one there, isn't it? This is a good little solder sucker, this. What's this one then? Oh, it looks like 0.1. Difficult to see that. New elements for the gun are about £14 and a new gun £23 on eBay, but have you checked the temperature with a tester? I haven't got one actually, but I haven't got one. I have got one in the shed somewhere from my days as a heating engineer, but yeah, I think that's 0.1. Difficult to say from that. Let's have a look. Where are we? We're in the 3 there, and it's the second one. Can't see it. It's pointless testing it because it's going to be no good. 0.1 we're going to go for. 100 NF. See if I've got one the same. Make them all look the same. Yes, I have. Burn that one in. And this has got a setback on this soldering iron. It's very quick to heat up, but it's got a setback stand on it, so it does drop down to about 150, 160 degrees when I put it back in the stand. Okay, and the last one here, what's this monster? 0.25 again, okay. So that's a 220 again, so we should be able to get the same one. 224. 224. Oh, it's a bit warm. I'm changing these because they're going to be absolutely knackered, and we'll test them in a minute on the Heath kit. big old ground plane on this thing. Right, that's me 3 there done. Looking nice. So we've just got this one over here, and that's it then. That's a mica cap, so that one should be okay. Got these little get transistors, nice. We've got our diode, which seemed to be working okay, didn't it? What's that? The calibration was well off on mine, just like your Hacko soldering iron. Afternoon, Spanky and Andy Cowley, how you doing, mate? QRP CW transceiver, we got that kit, haven't we? Courtesy of Pat from Canada. Don't try doing a Canadian accent, Graham, it's never going to work. Is that it? Oh, first time. Okay. Well, I can turn the desoldering tool off now. Not that it's noisy, to be fair. Normally we're clamouring to turn the thing off because of the racket it's making. Not this time. What have we got here then? Oh, I've got another, I think it's 0.1. Yeah, I'm going to go with 0.1. 100 NF. Dear, oh dear. Stick another of the same in then. These are rated at 400 volts, so well over the top, but you know, what the hell. Actually, I'm going to give that a clean off first because I'm not going to get in there afterwards. I've got to try and work out how to connect this thing back up again in a minute. Hopefully you're all paying attention yesterday. There we go. All the caps done. Sorted. Rob! Thank you, mate. Just making sure I'm awake, aren't you? Wave change switch looks pretty grimy as well. It's been in the kitchen, this, so everything's a bit greasy, you know? Including me now. Where's my blue roll? And I'm rolling over. Oh, it smells nice downstairs. Sounds like Mrs. Cruncher's cooking up something nice again. She's looking after me this week. She's got a couple of weeks off, which is really nice to have her home. Paddy and Dave Roberts. How you doing, Paddy and Dave? Timothy Can. How are you, Timothy? Timothy, I didn't realise you had a YouTube channel, actually. Well, I did, because I subscribed to it, but it's only when it popped up the other day in notifications that I noticed it. So check out Timothy's channel, people. worth a look. Just built myself quite a nice looking variac and isolation transformer with a dim bulb in it as well. Cheers. No worries, Tim. Always interesting to see what other people are up to. Right, let's get the old caps on a tester and let's have a look, see what these things are doing. Now, what did I do with my thingy bobby here? So we've got our quick test. Got our quick test. Let's get the ESR meter. Right, okay, these are both 8 microfarads. What are you thinking, people? 8 microfarads, electrolytics, Plessy. Would have probably been minus 10 plus 50 back in the day, I would have thought, as far as tolerance is concerned. So they've got a potential of being 50% over and still being okay, but it's Plessy, so your guess is as good as mine. 8 microfarads then. How we doing? Steve, how you doing, mate? Waiting for bulbs. Didn't subscribe to yours, Graham. I didn't realise you had one. It used to let you subscribe to someone's channel or go to their channel on the chat, but it doesn't anymore. So, Mr. Video Monkey, are you sure I'm not subscribed? I do apologise. Let me find you then. Let's find Mr. Video Monkey, shall we, a minute? Is it actually called Video Monkey, Graham? I don't think I hide my subscriptions. I'm subscribed to 300, well, knocking on 400 channels here. Like, how can you watch them all? Wow. Let me just do a search then. It's not coming up. It's coming up with monkeys playing. Or is it all one word? Perhaps Video Monkey. If you look at my I've just typed in Video Monkey in the chatlet and it's coming up with, oh my God, what's going on here? What is going on? It's got BB's cute reaction when she first sees a piglet. Look. Tones and I dance monkey. Whoa, best boom. Arctic monkeys. There's lots of monkey stuff by. Excellent. Let's have a look. Come on, Graham, shout it out. What is your channel? Is it Video Monkey, all one word? Let's try taking the space out of it. No, Video Monkey. Monkey? How to become a better League player? I don't think that's you, is it? Video Monkey. Christmas deals BIJ Video Monkey. No, I don't think that's you either, Graham. Video Monkey 123's got one video. Video Monkey Production Showreel 2. You're going to have to enlighten me, Graham. Enlighten me. Hi, Arena. How are you? We'll wait for Graham to send us a link to his channel. I think that's the best bet. Pop me an email across, Graham, with your video channel on it, and I'll link it. Right, let's push a button on this one then. Anybody get that? Open circuit or low capacitance? Let's make sure it's not on a dirty part of the lead. That is open circuit or low capacitance. So let's chuck it on the LCR meter a minute. Let's see what it reads on this one. So that cap is officially 17 picofarads. 17 picofarads. Absolutely knackered. That's obviously a technical term. And the next one, let's try this one then. So we're going to go with the same. I'll take your same as you said last time because it's 8. Okay, that one is measuring 11.3, but look at the ESR, 12.2. 11.3, Nick's on 11. I think Nick takes that one. What bulbs are you waiting for, Steve? Right, what have I done with the Heath kit? Have I oinked that back out of the room? Was it still in here? No, it's still in here. So let's get some eye action going again. Excuse me, while I get my guts in the camera. Well, that's an email, so that might be Graham. Christmas crackered. Yeah. Let's just check in my emails here a minute, see if that's Graham. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. So I've got a link here. Now, how can I get that? Let me just see if I can find that. It still never came up. Strange. Strange, it's not working, Graham. Should have read Christmas crackered. It's kaput. Still can't get Graham's channel up here. Usually, it's not bringing it up, Graham, for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see if I go and get into my email on this a minute. Bear with me, people. Let's see if we can get Graham's channel up. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I'm sure I thought I was subscribed to it, but obviously I'm not. Let's see if I can get into my email. Don't usually go on my email on this computer. It's on my iPad mainly. Let's go into mine. I better have another sip of my drink. It looks like my mate's driving tonight, so cheers, Dave. Thank you very much. Anthony's given me an email as well. Will it work now? Yay! Okay, we've got it. We've got it. So, this is Graham's channel. Video Monkey, that's scary, isn't it? That's like something out of Saw, isn't it? Oh dear. Let's stick Graham's channel in the chat then. He's only got 15 subs, look, so come on, let's get him some more subs. We've got to look after each other, haven't we, here? We've got to look after each other. Yeah, you're right, Andy, it was a dry joint. Okay. I think we're on. We're in business. Right, let's try this. Let's hook this one up. Oh, way! I've just fallen on the floor. I haven't, the camera did. Oh, it's decided to die now, hasn't it? Of course it has. Of course it's decided to die. Oh, that's interesting. Do you like that effect? Woo! Hell. That's better. What went on there? What goes on? Technology. You used to be able to click on a person's name. Yeah, you did, Rich. You just go to the little dots on the side and away you go. Let's subscribe to Mr. Video Monkey, because I didn't push the subscribe button there, and we'll click the bell as well. Look, so as we know when he brings out new videos. So there you go, Graham. We're looking for new video content now. So you got 24 subscribers now, Graham. you got gained 9, mate. Oh dear. You know, we'll have a look at that later. Interesting stuff. It's the beer. He's 24, he's on now. The power of internet, isn't it? Right, let's get myself sorted here. Let's get this hooked up. Let's get the old quick connector in. But get my fingers away from that end of it, because that's the business end. I'm sure it won't jump across, because that's the idea of it being a quick test. We're live. Right, we'll test the capacitance first. Let's get some leads. Where's my leads? They're all over the floor. Because we did this yesterday. Complete with Christmas music playing in the background. Let's turn that off first, actually. Let's plug it in. So we want capacitance. Oh dear. These are lovely testers. If you can get your hands on one of these, then you're doing all right. So let's connect this first one up. This is allegedly point 1, 150 volts. So 0.1 is going to be there. So let's dim the lights a bit so you can see a bit of eye action. So we're looking for where the eye just opens as to be in the oh, it's not, it's very faint, this one. It's about there. So it should be, what scale are we on? 0.1 to 50. Let's go to 0.001 to 0.5. That's an easier scale to work with. So it should be over here. So yeah, it's way out on capacitance. It's about 0.6, I would say, on capacitance, because you can see it's opening there. Look, see that? So 0.1 is up here. This is 0.1. Just zoom you in a little bit closer. It's difficult to see because I've dimmed the lights. Let's get rid of me. So yeah, you can see 0.1 is up here, but it's actually indicating down here. So if I do that again, you look at the eye. So it's there. It's around 0.5, so it's quite a way out on capacitance. So let's go to leakage. Let's move these tools off of the bench here, otherwise we're going to go. So let's hit the leakage. Okay, well let's have a look. It is still open at 5 volts. 25 volts? No. It's not opening at all. What should happen is it should close up and then open again. Let's get a new one. Let's get a new cap just to demonstrate what it should do. This is a different one. This is a 220. So let me just demonstrate what it should do. So this is a brand new cap. I think these are 250 volts. So if I do it with this one, see it? This is a brand new Nichicon. So as you hit it, it closes and then opens right up. So let's go to the next scale, 150. There you go. So it's opening back up again. So that was fine. Let's go up to its rating. I think this is 250 volts. There you go. It's opening back up again. So that one's fine. So you can see that is really knackered. I think this discharges them when it goes to normal. So let's try another 0.1. Let's go back to the scale. Where are we there? So again, we're expecting the eye to open about here. The last one was down here, wasn't it? So let's so that's about the same. That's about 0.5. So that one's way out on its actual tolerance. So let's try that for leakage. 5 volts. Okay, so it's opening at 5, okay. 25. Absolutely not. It's not opening at all. So that was leaky at 25 volts. Again, knackered. Next one, 0.25 at 150 volts. So again, we'll go back to that same scale. So 0.25 is going to be sort of around about there, isn't it? That's where it should be. So again, this one is way out. That one's reading about was off the scale. Let's go a bit higher. Yeah, it's around about trying to think what scale I'm on now. 0.1 to 50. So it's 0.8, 0.9. Doesn't indicate on this scale very well. It's better to do it on the other scale. Get a better indication on that. Yes, it's about 0.8, 0.9. So let's try it for leakage. 5 volts. Okay, it's still open at 5 volts. 25 volts. No, not opening at all. Leaky at 25 volts. Next. Okay, another 0.25. This is a chunkier one for some reason. It's exactly the same value. 150 volts. Yeah, so we're off a chart on that. Let's just go back here, see what this is. So that one's about 0.4. It's about 0.4, that one. Let's go to leakage, 5 volts. Oh, that's actually, that was opening quite nicely there, isn't it? Next then, 25 volts. No, absolutely not opening at all at 25 volts. All absolutely knackered. This is a technical term for it. So I don't know if that's something you like to see, the old Heath kit working. If it is, then let me know, and we'll do that when we do some of the valve sets. We'll test them all. As I say, I am on a bit of a deadline today, people, so apologies if I do cut you short in a bit. Obviously, I'll say goodbye, but we've got a bit of time, so I'm hoping we can get to power this radio up if I can work out how it goes back together. Let me just catch up. So, let me just have a look. Top of the Pops 1978 video filter. Everyone's subbing. It's in the beer. Timothy subs. Spanky. It's double the 15. Derek subscribed. Louis, oh, we're all looking after you, Graham. We're all looking after you, mate. Are you in Canada, Graham, aren't you? Another Canadian viewer, so good to have you, mate. Should have been the Dansette. Yeah, you can see. I mean, it is good to see it on that tester, I must admit. So if people want to see that, then you have to let me know. What's Rob? Rob's only got 5 subs. So let's have a look what Video Monkey's got now. He has got 30, look. He's got 30. Well done, Graham. He's up to 30. We just doubled his subs in one go, look. Now, have I got Rob's channel on it? I must have got Robert Cross on here. Let's have a look. You can have a look at all my subs now, look. It sort of goes, I don't know whether these are the ones that I've watched more, I don't know, but it does some weird stuff. It sort of starts from the beginning again. Let's see if we can get Rob's channel up here. But then Rob did take his channel down. I don't know what Rob's doing with his channel. We've obviously got Rolf's house. Don't forget Rolf. Mustn't forget Rolf's house, look, with his battery buffers. TV licensing ones are very popular, Rolf, I see. Oh, you go, Robert Cross. There we go. Cross Robert. He's only got 2 subscribers according to that, Rob, or have you got another channel? No videos, Rob. You can't ask for subs if you haven't got any videos, Rob, can you? You can't ask for subs if you've got no videos. Oh, well. No worries, Graham. Luigi's only got 10 subs. Oh, dear. Right, let's crack on, shall we? Let's crack on. Let's zoom this camera out a bit and no, wrong camera. Let's get that one on. Yeah, thanks very much, Graham. Always appreciate the super chats. Cheers. You guys look after me, don't you? To be fair, I bought another radio yesterday with all the super chat and Patreon money. Patreon has gone down for some reason. I've still got the same subs, but it's gone down, so God knows what goes on in that. Right, let's have a think here. We need to get it back onto this board. We need to clear up some of this muck on the back, don't we? Because that's pretty horrible. It's pretty cruddy. We need to just double check possibly for more dry joints under there. Let's get rid of all the flux that I put on there. Yeah, get yourself some videos up on there, Rob, and then we'll have a look again another time and give you a shout out. But say we can't subscribe really. Apart from Mrs. Cruncher, we can also subscribe to Mrs. Cruncher, can't we? Mrs. Cruncher's got no videos, but we know Mrs. Cruncher. We know her. Top designer, top putter-upper with Mr. Radiocruncher, which takes some doing. Alright, let's try and work out how this goes back together now. I suppose we could have hooked it up with it. Oh, this is always going to be fun, isn't it? It's always got to be one. Oh, I felt speaker then. Felt the speaker. I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was going to actually have a look at that speaker, wasn't I? I should be able to do it in situ. So off to the British Vintage Wireless Society meeting on Sunday. So you're going to have a pre-recorded video to watch on Sunday, which will be a premiere if I can get round to setting one up. Still haven't done yet. Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't remember which wire was which here. So we had the ground wire. I'm just trying to work this out now because I can't remember. Patrick, how you doing, mate? 31 for Video Monkey. Should surprise Mrs. C. Do we get to hear the audio? Luigi. We'll have to look up Luigi. Right, so I've got to do a bit of jiggery-pokery here. And I need to get my photos out to see what on earth is going on. Right. Yuck. I've got this flux all over my hands now. So we're going to need to get the photos up. I'm just trying to sort the photos out here, people. Just trying to sort the photos out. Make a video of Mrs. Cruncher's Christmas lights and place a video on her site. The problem is I haven't got access to her site, Theo. I'd have to nip in and stick it on, wouldn't I? She might agree to... She might let me do that. Because we have got some really nice lights outside. Don't forget, we need to go down and look at the retro brighting situation. I did look at it earlier, and it's not going very fast. It is better, but I don't know how white it should be. Is it all white? Or is it not white enough? So where's my gallery? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Oh, great. Looks like I didn't take any photos of it. No. Oh, I sort of did. Okay. So somewhere there's a red wire knocking about that I've removed from here. Or is it that one? No, that's one side of the speaker. The other side came off of here and joined to this one, so I've got a wire missing somewhere. Is that it? There he is. Here he is. I've got it. No worries. Don't panic. Don't panic, people. Right. It's not a great connection there either. Or that. None of these are good connections. Let's well, actually, that wasn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. Your channel's got videos that Dave Jones has redacted or taken down. Rich, why is that? Rich, you've got a channel as well. What is going on with this? I'm so behind. I have to apologise to all my followers that I'm not following. Rich, what's your channel? Let's get Rich on board. I think Rich was the record-breaking super chat, I think, wasn't it, Rich? shocked us all that day. We're really slacking, aren't we? Well, I am. Don't like the look of that solder either. It's horrible. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So there's no point connecting to that speaker because we know that speaker is absolutely knackered. But so what I want to just test in a minute is I want to see if it's just the terminals that are dodgy or whether it's actually inside the speaker, if you know what I mean. Freedom of speech, don't bother signing up. What, to your channel, Rich? Have you connected the volume controller and changed that was and the speaker's still open circuit? No, I've got to do the wire there. I did have a message from John saying that he didn't think that that was caused by, he thinks that was caused by previous repair, but I mean the burn on that wire is, it does look to me like that is shorted out on something and burnt the wire. I need to see if I can find some more white cable, don't I? I'm pretty sure that goes to that one. Oh, does it? That's solid and that's not. I'm not sure what that wire goes to now. Oh dear. I'm going to cut that wire there off, so that it looks like it should go to there, but that looks like a solid core. And this is flexible. I should have took more pictures, people, but I didn't. Why didn't I take more pictures? Because I did a video. And I've lost my goggles now. What have I done with those? God dear. They're not on my head, are they? No. I've lost my glasses. I think I should have another beer while I think about that. Well, I haven't got another beer here, actually. A sip of water. I've put my glasses down somewhere. I don't know what I've done with them. Go and walk about. Oh, they're over. What are they doing over there? Oh dear. God knows why they're all the way over there. So I just want to have a quick look at this wire to see if that is. So that's stranded wire in grey, and this looks like solid core in copper, which it is, so that obviously wasn't connected to there. So there must be a ground, well, there's a ground there. Okay, now I am confused. This wire, white wire, we need to get rid of. It might be that I'm going to have to play this video back and find out where the hell the wire goes. Dear oh dear. Just trying to find some alternative wire here. What's that? Is that? No, that's solid. I don't want solid, I want stranded. Another thing that I am very short of is wire, hookup wire. I've got some red there. I've got some black. And I've got no white, that's for sure. Green. Is the green long enough though? Maybe. So this went to the volume pot. Cider time, yeah. Still trying to establish your Mavis the Tea Lady and Friends channel on YouTube. Oh dear. I need my glasses to find the glasses. Yeah, you're right there. So we've got this wires connected here, this white thing that's all burnt. It doesn't want to leave the board. The solder is very dull on this thing. I don't know what solder they used back in the day. It's got to be 6040. How are we doing? 6:05. We got half an hour, people. So tomorrow's video, we have got the Demon's Christmas box to open. So, green is the new white. So I'm going to try and replicate the cable route. So it's sort of tied around there. Let's get rid of the white one. More knitting. I'll show you this wire under the overhead camera in a minute, because I know John that sent me an email seemed to think that it wasn't actually solder damage. It was a problem. Sorry, it wasn't damage caused by a short. It was damage caused by someone with a soldering iron, but they've gone a bit mental if it is someone with a soldering iron. Gone maze. So let's show you the burnage. Where's the overhead camera? It's very bright. Just knock that down a bit. Find the wire. Alright, okay. Way too zoomed in. I mean, it just doesn't look like soldering iron damage. It's too far back the wire, really. It looks like it's just got really, really hot. I mean, it could be soldering iron damage, but it's all around the wire as well, look. So it's around, completely around the wire. I don't know, I wouldn't say that's soldering iron damage. I would say that wire's just got very, very hot. Let's strip the core back and have a look. Yeah, the wire inside's burnt as well. Yeah, wire inside's burnt as well. I don't know, it just looks to me like that's got really, really hot rather than having damage with the soldering iron. Pass. Okay, we're getting there. So I know that needs to go to the volume pot, which is over here. I nearly pulled that off with my fingers then. It would be a bit silly, Graham. Just try to join that volume pot back on again. There we go. That's back on. So we know that's the speaker wire, that's the speaker wire. We've got a problem with this wire here, but the only one that's loose is this one, but it's totally different wire, so I can't have snipped that off of there. Yeah, really not sure on that one. Yeah, I'm really not sure on that, so I'm going to stick another bit of wire on there. Because that's got burnt insulation on it. It might be that I'm going to have to get my head in the schematic in a minute. Find out what the hell this wire does. If anybody can recollect what the hell I did yesterday, then let me know. All good. Okay, so we've got that wire there that we don't know where that goes, but it's obviously connected to something. We've got this little stubby bit of leftover wire there, which looks like that, to be fair. That looks like that. What else could be connected there, or am I overthinking stuff here? Is that just some sort of stub? What's that connected to? So that is connected to that capacitor. Hang on. Yeah, so that's connected to that capacitor there. Gonna have to get my head on the schematic, aren't I? There's no going back. We've got a layout here, we've got a layout here. So we're looking at C19 by the looks of it. It's coming off of the negative of C19, so it's got to be a negative. But where is it connecting to? Just a negative rail. So why is it not just connected across to there? Okay, I'm confused. Have I got enough room on that new wire I put in to get this board back? I flipping haven't, have I? Looks like my green wire was not long enough. I mean, that ground there looks like it should be connected to there. This one I'm really still not sure about. Anyway, we're in the stuck anyway because my green wire is not long enough. So I need to find another coloured wire with a bit more length on it, not red or black. Hi Richard, how are you? You believe you cut the black, leaving a stub of black on the board. I thought so as well, but the stub I left is solid copper, and that is not solid copper. But thanks very much, Richard, for getting my back there. Catch you later, Derek. Cheers, mate. It's like a bomb disposal video. Good on you, Spanky. What's going on with Spanky? He's the man, so Spanker. You are right though, Simon. It does look like that. Don't look to me for disposing of your bombs, people. All sorts of things can go wrong. Solid. I'm looking for some multi-strand hookup wire, but I don't know that I've got any left apart from red and black, which I don't want either of those. I did have loads of different colours of it, but so I've got green there, but that's solid. Save me, hookup wire god. I've got lots of kynar. I've got some orange that's too thin. I've got some white which is solid. Aha, it's that yellow. I think I've been saved by the yellow. Yes, I found some yellow. See, this is the sort of stuff that Maplin was very useful for, like wire like this. This is all Maplin wire, this. So rather than trying to work out what the hell all the size codes mean and the wire gauges and strands and thickness, you just go in, you look at it, and you say, yeah, that's the stuff I want. Easy. But nowadays, I don't know. I'm not great with wire sizes, people, as you probably gathered. Right, let's redo this green wire. Let's get that off. I was hoping that would be long enough, but it was a bit tight, to be fair. So stick the yellow on there. She's going to blow. Just want to try and get it hooked up so we can give it a test. I'm starting to rush now because I've literally got 10 minutes left and I've got to do my advent calendar, so it doesn't look like we're going to get this one up and running today. This is when things start going wrong, when you start rushing, so expect the worst. I'm not going to have time to mess about with my speaker theory. Plenty of length on it this time. So the green wire lives to fight another day. Let's just hope I haven't cut this yellow one too short as well. I don't think I have. It does look longer. Tony, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I know. Stay calm. I'm calm, Steve. I'm calm. Not sane, but calm. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily leave that wire for a minute. I've got this wire here, which is a bit strange as well. That's better. So let me just strip that wire back while I'm here. And then I can touch the two wires together if nothing happens. Hopefully won't blow up any transistors. Right, we're back together. So our speaker, let's get that one out of the way. See, I'm not sure whether that one was that ground wire or not. She bangs, she bangs. So I've got a new 3 ohm speaker. So we know that that wire goes to that one. And that wire goes to that one. I don't know what you're doing, Graham. What are you doing here, you buffoon? That goes to there even. So potentially we've got to touch that to give this board ground, but it has got ground through the battery cables, so who knows. Right, let's get me cables and we're going to give it a go. So it's 9 volts. So I've got a temporary speaker hooked up, as you can see. I'm sure this ground here needs to be connected to the ground from this board here, because otherwise this board hasn't got any ground at all. It's got a positive, which is speaker wire, and this yellow wire is the signal, but this has got to be ground to this board. Otherwise this board's got no ground. It's got to be connected to ground. So turn the current limit right down low. Fire the hole right. Okay, let's get the tinsel out of the way. I can't see anything. It's got tinsel in the way here. Can't see my power supply. Mrs. Cruncher's hooked me up. Right, so okay, well we're drawing 7 volts. The current limit's come in. 20 milliamps. Nothing on the speaker. Let's just turn the Christmas music off. So we've got to touch this to a ground. So is it that one? Is it that one? Is it that one? $20 milliamps. I personally think that it's, let's get another clip lead. That makes no difference. I've got audio if that one's on. I think we've got to have that one there connected to the speaker as well, you know. Okay, I'm gonna have to work that out. We'll revisit that tomorrow and have another look at that. I'm gonna have to go through the circuit diagram, just work out what all these how all these leads are connected up, because it's not right at the moment. It's like a jungle of leads, right? Answers on a postcard. Right, I'm just going to have a quick comfort break and then we're going to get into the advent calendar. So we need to find number 3. Is it gonna rest there? Okay. Number 3 then. Right, have we found it? Have we found it? Whee! Mug. Oh! Mug on the cup, on the mug. Scotland Yard give you a thumbs up. I think we've got the mug. I think the mug is favourite, isn't it? We've cut the green wire. Semtex. How you doing, Harvey? This looks huge. Wow, I'm not surprised. That's a full-size blimmin' screwdriver there, isn't it? Dear oh dear. That's a full-size screwdriver in there. Oh wow, it's a posi drive number 1. But it's, oh, that's a mega screwdriver. Laser tip. But it's smaller than my, I mean, that's my normal posi drive number 1. Yeah. So it's much smaller than my actual other one. Interesting. Okay. So it must somehow fit into the wallop. Let's get down onto the bench. Let's have a look, see where this goes in here. It's obviously got a place. Probably what these bigger ones are for here, I expect. Yeah, I suspect that it goes in there, doesn't it? I would think that's right. I think so. Seems to fit there anyway. A bit close, aren't I? So there we are. Our 3 pieces so far. We've got the case and 2 screwdrivers. 1 Torx and 1 number 1 posi drive. Good stuff. Well, this is going to turn out to be quite a useful bit of kit, this actually, anyway. So thank you again, Mrs. Cruncher. So I've got to go today, people. Sorry, it's been a bit of a well, it's still been 2 hours. A bit earlier, but there you go. I'll get the wiring worked out. And I haven't had a chance to go and look at the retro bright box either, so I've got a few things to do, and we'll catch up with all that tomorrow. Can stay on for a little bit longer tomorrow, but I want a bit of an earlier start tomorrow and an earlier finish. So we'll be going on at 4 tomorrow, sort of folding up about 6-ish. So hope you've enjoyed that today. Thanks everyone for taking part and for all the super chats. Always appreciate those. And Patreons, your credits are coming at the end as usual. And anyone else interested in Patreon, have a look at the video I did on the 1st. I think it was the 1st, or was it yesterday? I don't know. But just said a quick thank you to my Patreons and put my Patreon page up for you all to have a sneak preview of. So bye for now, people. Hopefully we'll win at darts tonight. Unlikely, but you never know. You really never know, do you? Okay, bye for now. And if you're not subbed, I'm very close to that magic 4,000 figure, so hit the subscribe button. Bye for now.